YouTube? Coach Wiz, and we back with another reaction video. Today we got Uncut Hoops. Why NBA legends pick Jordan over LeBron. We're just trying to stop the nonsense over here. We just trying to stop the nonsense over here. Also, if you want to become a member, that will be in the description or comments somewhere. Go look for it. You'll find it. Click that, become a member. Get access to live streams. We can all chat. We debate. We talk about the 80s, the 90s, all that good stuff. If you've ever been in one of my live streams, you know it's popping. Also, you will get first dibs on the reactions. You know what I'm saying? You got to send those supers. You got to send those supers. And if you're a youngster, or maybe you have a nephew, a son, a niece, whoever, and you want them to be trained by an actual pro, former pro, train the right way, no gimmicks, none of this nonsense you see, but actually trained, send them to my basketball training channel. That will be in the description as well. Let's get to the video. I hope everybody is doing well.
Greatest players of all time.
Yes, I will. Depends on how you see, because according to the position that he plays, you know, I don't. When people start comparing him with Jordan, then that's not a fair comparison because that's Jordan is far more superior player and a very very tough league.
He said it's not a fair comparison because Jordan is far more superior in a tougher league. Ah, oh, he's not lying.
And very 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 creative.
Sure.
I mean, that's not taking away anything away from LeBron James because he's a great player, but it's not a fair comparison because I think Jordan is much far superior player.
Michael Jordan is like, for basketball, for me, he's the end all be all. Like, he's the best player I've ever seen. I believe he's the best player I'll ever see. I believe he'll be the best player a million years from now. I really believe that. I believe he is the best ever.
What do you think about him? Like, what if you had to sum it up? Because I try to explain it to my wife. I
Right.
didn't never see him play.
Right. Well, put it like this. Invest point this out to me. Michael Jordan is so good that when somebody else is the top of the top, the great in their sport, they'll say David Beckham is the Michael Jordan of soccer.
No, man.
That's a good
Then
point.
Kobe, then Braun. Braun is the best all-around player we've ever seen, but he hasn't passed Kobe or Jordan, my opinion. But I played.
I don't think he's past Kobe or Jordan. Hey, I could be biased. Maybe. It's my opinion. I'm standing on it. All right. Best all around player, though? I think I'm going to go with Bird. Like, best all around? Like, I think I'm going to go with Larry Legend.
What do you think Jordan will average? Where do you think he would fit in?
I mean, he can adapt his game to anything. He would fit in as the best player in the league. Like, that's what he would be. And, I feel like he'll have more possessions to do more things, but there's also more athleticism in his game. There's more length in his game, but, it's also more space for MJ to go to work. So, I mean, we'll never know, but for sure, I mean, he's a masterful basketball player. Like we've been saying, his skill level is unmatched. So, of course,
KD, you be saying some nonsense sometimes, but right now hey, you're talking right now.
of course he'll do numbers in this league today.
I know Michael pretty well, and and we've talked about things like that. But I don't think there's any question that if you're a great player, and certainly I'm not sure we've seen a player like him in my lifetime because of his impressive play on both ends of the court. He was arguably, well, I don't think he was the best offensive player and the best defensive player in the league. We haven't seen that before. And but the competitive nature of Michael was just unique. And if there's someone that was sort of a challenge to him in terms of talking about the best player in the league. He was going to prove that that wasn't the case, and also he was going to lead his team. He was just a fierce competitor. Physically, I'm not sure we've seen a package like that. The quickness, the lateral quickness, the vertical, the running, gigantic hands, being able to do things in the air that we see we haven't really seen anyone do like him.
Better to you? For me, I think just completely just taking over games, when it really counts, not deferring to anybody at any given time. Yeah, there's times where he passed off to a John Paxson or, a Steve Kerr. Yeah, but when it's time to get a bucket, I mean, MJ was that dude to take over a game, averaging 40 in the finals one year, winning that championship. I mean,
Facts.
defending the best players. I can't.
Facts.
He's just the greatest to me, man.
That Isaiah Thomas comment
doesn't take away from LeBron is awesome. Yeah, and best in our era.
Can he do something where you would go, now I would look at him as the best player?
No, I think he.
Yo, this is his teammate. And this coming from his teammate. He said, no.
He's certainly, just off the cuff, he's certainly the top 5 of all time. But playing against him and MJ, I think for me, it's MJ all day long, only because how I played against him. And, MJ just had everything, from mid-range to three-point to post-up game, and he could score and dominate in each position. LeBron is dominant.
Yeah, LeBron is who he is, man. The league has changed so much. We're in a softer league, softer era.
Visit weedman.com for a free quote.
I mean, it is what it is.
LeBron could do so many things on the floor. And
do you think LeBron's a better all-around player than Jordan?
It's hard. That's hard to say because, LeBron is probably one of the best passers, that the league has seen. MJ is probably the weakest part of his game. He didn't pass a lot, but at the same time, MJ didn't have any other weaknesses in his game. And defensively, he was a two-way player. Defensively, he was incredible and just as dominant.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
See, I disagree. I don't think he was a weak passer. I think he did what he needed to do to win. There was a stretch where Jordan was averaging a triple dub, going crazy at the point guard. So he could have done it if he wanted to or needed to, but he didn't have to. I don't necessarily think that's a weakness,
Vote over LeBron James.
In a one-on-one match. One-on-one?
And so here are 5 categories I want everybody to always pay attention to. MVP, Finals MVP, scoring title, Defensive Player of the Year. And not only did your team win the championship, you won Finals MVP. And if you go by that criteria, there's a little more work to do. And he'll tell you that. That's why he wears number 23. That's why he throws powder in the air before basketball games. Because he emulates, like all of us should or did, the great Michael Air Jeffrey Jordan, who played basketball with his tongue hanging out. Drops mic.
A lot of things went on, but as far as LeBron and Michael, if Michael played in this era, he'll average 50. He averaged 50 points. LeBron's a great talent, no doubt. He's probably one of the top 3 players ever played with Kobe, Magic, Kareem. But Michael's right there. I don't know why you guys discuss the GOAT. Why you discuss the GOAT?
I agree. There's no.
Why?
It's not close enough. It's not close enough between Michael and anyone else to really have the conversation. Let's talk about it.
Here's one: LeBron, Mike, Kobe.
Jordan. Neither one of them. I'm not gonna put that. I don't do that era. So you know what I'm saying. But if you want to, as the most dog one and gonna take the more serious, and he gonna win you championships and do things, it's Michael Jordan.
You took who?
No, you're not.
No, but I'm asking.
I took Jordan.
You took Jordan?
I'm never going against Jordan, dog. I've never seen it. I thought Michael Jordan was Jesus Christ, like playing to be Michael Jordan.
That tells you that MJ is not as good as LeBron.
I'm just going to say this. Any media person that I see in person
for the rest of my life who try to tell me LeBron James is good as Michael Jordan, I'm just gonna slap the hell out of him right on the spot. Right on the damn spot. No question asked. The next person who walks up to me and say, LeBron James, who is amazing, as good as Michael Jordan, or competes like Michael Jordan, I'm just gonna slap the hell out of you right on the spot. And I'm gonna take my chances with the judicial system.
Today, and we compare MJ to obviously the greatest in the world today in a lot of people's eyes in LeBron James. What do you feel about those comparisons?
Yo, where do y'all got? Hey, man. Now I see some of y'all in the comments saying LeBron top 60 and all this. Where do you guys have him ranked all time? Be fair. Be fair. Don't talk about the flopping and the crying. No, just let's just go off his game. Y'all gonna kill him in the comments. I already know, man. But that's why I rock with y'all.
Specifically.
Well, first of all, let's not take anything away from LeBron James, because LeBron James is a great basketball player, one of the all-time greatest that's ever played the game. LeBron James, to me, when you think about all-around basketball player, he probably is the best of all time, right? All-around basketball player. But when you want to say who's the greatest ever, it's still Michael Jordan.
MJ was must-see TV. Like anytime he was on TV, like it was must-see. And
WGN.
Yeah, I mean, he just had this charisma on top of all the gifts and skills and mentally, how great he is. I mean, playing against him, the one thing that I think that he was unlike any other player I've ever played against is that there was a real fear playing against him. Like people, I've never seen like the league be kind of fearful of a player or have that much reverence for a player, no matter who has come since then. That was a different feeling when you're playing Mike, because you just knew, like there was such a seriousness and competitiveness and fire in him. And, there was a fear with how that was going to manifest itself potentially on any given night. So he was, I mean, where do you want to start and where do you want to finish with him? He was everything.
Yeah, that definitely plays a part in how your peers view you. Like, I don't think anybody's scared of LeBron. I don't hear players saying they're scared of LeBron. Like, we hear that about like Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. We don't hear that about LeBron. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. We just don't.
I'm always asked about questions to compare him to LeBron. I try to make the best of it.
Y'all know how I feel about Scotty. Scotty, first you said it was Mike, then you switched it to LeBron, then you said it was Magic. I can't with Scotty, man. I'm sorry. Ever since Michael came out with that, you know what I'm saying, The Last Dance, Scotty been hating. And I was on your side at first, Scotty. I was. But I didn't know Mike called you and apologized and you said it was cool. You can't hate on him after that. Come on, man.
You try to make the best of it. I've tried to make the best of it, but really the comparison shouldn't ever be made. They both play two different positions. The way LeBron James play, Michael Jordan was never asked to play that way because I took that away from him. I was the point forward. I was the facilitator. Michael Jordan is a scorer. He was a defender. He played the game as complete as LeBron James did when he needed to, but he was asked to score the basketball, and that's what he was great at. And there's no game that I would ever play in and pick LeBron James over Michael Jordan.
Is LeBron?
See, he should have just left it at that. You should have never said anything else about this. Man, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this content, please. If you're obsessed with Michael Jordan, I got a playlist for you. Click it, watch it. If you're obsessed with Larry Bird, I got a playlist for you. Click it, watch it. Support the channel. There's not a lot of us providing this sort of content. where we talk about the golden days, the golden era of the NBA? Huh? I've done videos on Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West. I got a Tom Chambers video coming out soon. Nobody's doing that. Support. Please.
On entering Michael Jordan territory.
LeBron James is a great player. He's a great player in this era, but he's not Michael Jordan. It's two different animals. Michael was a killer. He's an assassin. LeBron is more of a facilitator. He's the guy that you're gonna give the ball, and he's thinking shoot first before pass. Where Michael, you give him the ball, he's thinking he's gonna score 50 on you, and then he's gonna pass. And Michael Jordan was the best player, the greatest player in my era. There's been a lot of great players in this league, and it's hard to to give one player that best ever crown. But all I can say is, in my era, Michael Jordan was the best player in my era, and I haven't seen anybody else. Kobe is, I guess, the closest to him. But LeBron is great, but he's not Michael Jordan.
Well said. Well said. That is it for the video, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy. Remember, go in that description, hit some links. You feel me? Join the membership, please. Please. Because from now on, what I'm going to start doing is, hey, don't get mad at me. You send a super chat, super thanks, and you make a video request, I got you. I got you. I don't care if it's $1. I got you. Hey, what? I got bills. Shout out to y'all, man. Let me know what y'all want to see next. Give me some players from let's do the 70s. Drop some of your favorite players from the 1970s down below so I can start doing some research. Try to get some videos out there on some players from the 70s. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm Coach Wiz, and I am out.